The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Play action, now Purdy. That's complete, it's Brandon Ayuk. Down the left sideline, Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are.
'49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. Taken in, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. And I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners are able to add on to that lead. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing here, Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Purdy. The quick slant caught. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. '49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now our play action, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They go play action here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right?
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right.
offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 12. And the 49ers first down.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Down the left sideline. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. '49er offense set to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens. It's a gain of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
At the Rams' 38-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a throw right sideline is complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. A good pickup there at 22. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Purdy now to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for San Francisco, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.